Hello and welcome to your mandatory informational introduction video. Today we shall go over the history of various different exceptional experiments conducted by Acerbic Labs in order to give you an example of what kind of work you will be doing here. You have signed all of the necessary documentation, so you understand the importance of confidentiality. Releasing or discussing anything in the following demonstration will result in dire consequences decided by the board. Some examples of punishment would be pay cuts, suspension, termination, laceration, incineration. Used in experiments as a test. Alright, now that we have taken care of the formalities, let's dive into our presentation. Subject 14, a simple swine, through genetic alteration now has the ability to warp into different realities. The reality is unknown to us entirely. However, we do know it has resources like nothing else from this reality, as when the swine inevitably returns, it sometimes brings objects back with it, some with otherworldly abilities. While this is an incredible asset, the swine has been cloned many times over due to the fact that sometimes when it returns, it is not quite the same way it left. Testing is ongoing. Subject 37, a strange leech-like being, capable of emitting a powerful anomalous blast. This blast, however, isn't immediately harmful. Will give you terrible nightmares leading up your body sleepwalking in an attempt to free the subject. If security personnel doesn't execute you on the spot, the anomalous affix will force you to find a way to end your own life if you fail to release it. If successful in releasing the subject, it will enter through your ear and begin controlling your body by latching onto the neurons sending signals to various parts of your body. Surgical removal is impossible. You must be executed. Subject 72, a powerful dimensional hopper now stuck in a loop after severe experimentation. He always ends up at the place he started. He's been constantly looping since April. He's constantly crying. Subject 84, the Waterman. Subject 84 is a result of a fusion test, where we combined a regular test subject and water enhanced with our own lab-created minerals that somehow turned it parasitic. His body is a strange mix between flesh and water. He is constantly melting due to his body attempting to rematerialize. However, the parasitic water substance feasts on the flesh and the eaten flesh recycles itself back into fresh skin cells. The subject is very cooperative, however he's always in excruciating pain. He has requested termination multiple times. Each request has been denied because this subject's flesh is incredibly effective if used as a fertilizer. Its fertilizer capability has shown growth of plant life of over 450% with no noticeable drawbacks. The labs are attempting to find a way to market this flesh as a premium fertilizer. Subject 2, the Splicer. Subject 2 is an incredibly carnivorous humanoid with super sharp claws for fingers. It's a very strange subject, and we still have a hard time figuring out what he's capable of. He usually just sits there, smiling. Subject 2 is not immediately dangerous, unless starving. Under regular circumstances, it only attacks the moment it senses another creature's intent to harm it. The moment of attack of Subject 2 is when it finally strikes at blazing speed, opting to rip the flesh from bones with its incredibly sharp claws. Subject 2 will then halt its attack and begin to stash the harvested meat. Most victims do not survive the attack. Subject 2 can sometimes be seen staring directly into the camera, motionless. That concludes our introduction of the fabulous subjects we have here at Acerbic Labs, and there will be more to come with your help. Be sure to go to the site archive if you wish to learn more about our subjects. Make sure you have the proper clearance. And remember, stay acerbic.